Alright, welcome back everyone. So, last episode we had kind of the dilemma of not being able to get into Asuka City. So we have to go back to the secret room here. Hey Raleigh, what's wrong? And it says, I can't get into Asuka City. If I had a staff pass, then maybe I could get in. A staff pass? And Oinkmon reacts. What are you trying to say, Kurt? Maybe Kurt has one. I mean, he used to be a member, right? That must be it. Kurt did work here. Oh, Raleigh, did something happen? Huh? Lisa, what are you doing there? As you can see, this room is a big mess. So I was cleaning it up with Kyle. Hey Lisa, was there a staff pass lying around? Sorry, I haven't seen it yet. It's all Kurt's fault for keeping things so messy. Oink oink. What should we do? I'm sure it's here. I know. Can you go get my friends? If they help, we'll be finished in no time. Your friends? Yes, their names are Keith and Nick. What? Keith and Nick? Oh, you know them, Raleigh? Then it shouldn't take you that much time. Oh, and I last heard from them in South Sector. Oh, okay. And off we go. Yeah, so Keith and Nick are Lisa's friends. We don't really quite know like who Lisa is, I guess. But yeah, so we have to go to the South Sector, which I actually had to Google this, you know, and again, I kind of take everything with a grain of salt when I read about this game online, but because I was like, I know that I have to go back to the secret room, but I don't know I have to go after this. So, but it's going to be a somewhat familiar location for you guys. It's but yeah, so just remember last time we saw Nick actually was in West Sector when we got to the Badlands, and he was talking about, I forgot what he's talking about. It wasn't anything important. And oh god, we're dying, I forgot. So yeah, we have Paildramon here, guys. I have been fighting with him. He does pretty good now compared to Stingmon, like damage wise and stuff. I did take off the multi-crest because the multi-crest was really just like doing the same damage but just split into 3 attacks. It just seemed really silly, so I just took that off. But yeah, look at him, he's doing really well. And I gave him Dark Power 1 instead, and then I gave the recovery crest to Taomon because that heals. So since Taomon is like really like evades a lot of stuff, with recovery crest, Taomon is going to be like almost undefeatable. I think it's going to be very hard to kill him anyways. Kill her, whatever. Kill Rainamon. But yeah, and then last time we saw Keith was actually in South Sector, and he was talking about the gym. That was right in the jungle there. It was right outside the Phoenix Bay when you went into the Ether jungle. But yeah, so we're going back to South Sector, and it's actually kind of hidden. If you don't know where to go, it's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to find it, but that's okay. We're gonna find them, and then we're gonna go back to the room. So it's again kind of a back and forth. It's gonna be a little bit different though, because once we find them, they're automatically gonna teleport us to the secret room. So it's not as bad as like the Gilmon. The Gilmon quest still, I think, throughout the whole game is like the worst, because it literally has you run from one end to the other end, back to this end. Yeah, I mean, it's just back and forth. So, and yeah, maybe right around now is maybe like this. We're running around maybe the same, but we actually have Submarimon, so that actually helps a lot, you know, because everything is a little bit faster now. If we had to, imagine we had to walk around. We couldn't swim underwater and stuff. From like South Sector back to Asuka City. I mean, that's just like, ugh. I did that trip earlier. Not on foot though. I did it with Submarimon. And it took me like 2 minutes to get through there, so. But yeah, I decided this is episode number 3 of the same day. So for you guys, it'll have been a whole day, unless you're watching these all in, you know, in order and stuff. Then you know you're watching them in batches. Then it might be this, you know, same amount of time that it was for me. But yeah, for some of you, it'll be a whole day. But yeah, so I decided to do another episode. I did turn on the AC for a little bit, but it's already now 10 minutes after turning it off. It's getting hot again. But I didn't want to leave where things were with us not getting into Asuka City. I kind of wanted to do a little bit more of the plot. I feel like we need to move the plot along a little bit and get some stuff done. Like I said, I have a somewhat of a time frame on when I want to be done with this game and all the bonus episodes that I want to do with it. And that date is fast approaching. Well, not really fast approaching, but I mean, it's not like I have a deadline where I have a boss that wants me to, you know, have it done at a specific time. I like to set myself on, because I have terrible self-motivation, and for me to get anything done, I have to set myself a plan, and I have to like write stuff down. You know, I have a whiteboard where I write stuff on that I want to achieve, that I want to do, because I want to stay organized, and I want to kind of get myself, you know, when I read it over and over again, it just gonna makes me want to do it, you know. So but with this game in particular, well, or really with anything recording video games and stuff, that actually is fun to me. So the motivation is already there somewhat. I just need to like kind of push myself to do it. It's different with other things because counter. Because there's other things like when you don't enjoy doing something and then you're trying to push yourself to do it, then it's just it's just like it takes for me something that I don't enjoy and I have to do it. It takes me forever. I will procrastinate on it right up until like I get tired of myself procrastinating. But if it's something like, you know, playing video games and stuff, like I enjoy this. I love this game, and I want to get through this game and, you know, and level up and stuff and show you guys all the stuff. So there's kind of that drive that I do have to do these episodes and kind of get through and do it. So it's a little bit easier for me to kind of record, but like I said, it's been a few days since my last recording session, and I would like to not do that all the time, but I am getting busy with work again now. So oh, I went the wrong way. I have to go south. So yeah, but I hope everyone is having a good day. Like I said, it's pretty warm here, which for this time of year, that's not unusual. We're getting kind of out of our cold. Like, it's only January for us right now. For the people in this timeline. Depends on when people are watching this, you know. So, but it's January right now, and it's, I don't know, it's strange because sometimes it gets cold a little bit later, you know, in like February or something. But yeah, so we had a few cold months, and nights, like I said, are still kind of cold. So, but yeah, I hope everyone is enjoying the weather and stuff. Alright, we gotta go over here. Yeah, and that's gonna be the last episode for today. But we're slowly getting through this, and it's fun. I'm having a good time, you know. It's really cool seeing all the old Digimon and stuff. And like I said, there is some discrepancy with it, because when I was playing Digimon Masters Online the other day, they had Kumamon. So in Digimon World 2003 Kumamon, and they called it Bearmon, like I said before. But then they called Kumamon, or who I thought was Kumamon, they called it Shukamon. And I don't know, again, if this is like some kind of translation thing or what's going on with it. But yeah, there's definitely some kind of name discrepancy. So, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure that Kumamon in this game that we're playing right now, is actually Bearmon. I think it's supposed to be called Bearmon. So, but yeah. I don't know if Shukamon, because I know Kumamon, I know Kuma means bear. So I think that's where the discrepancy came from, but I don't know what Shukamon means. Because that's the little ice bear. The little ice bear from Digimon Frontier. They call that in Digimon Online, they call it Shukamon. I leveled up to level 20. It's very nice, very nice. So yeah. I think there, like, I think I didn't mention that before. I think there's a couple of discrepancies. I wasn't sure about Zanbamon, but actually I saw in Digimon Online, because I think Digimon Online is pretty good on their naming. They're pretty, like, on spot with all this stuff. And there was Zanbamon. Zanbamon was one of the Digimon, and, like, the champion evolution. Zanbamon is a mega level Digimon. And then Musyamon is the champion level of that. So that's really cool. And I was thinking, I think there was some comparison that I was making, or not comparison, but I thought that Zanbamon appeared in the anime, but it was actually Sleipnirmon or something like that. That was it's kind of like the horse, but without the person on it. I don't know. So that's where I was kind of getting confused, I think. So. But look at this, there's a red Vegemon. Remember when they were giving us a little bit of trouble? They don't give us any trouble anymore, no. Look at this, one attack, dead. Ta-da. Okay, fun times, fun times. We're getting right into the Phoenix Bay here. I'm gonna heal up and save for sure, because you should always do that in this game. And again, like I said, the longer you let it run, the more chances you have of it breaking on you. And you don't want that. You don't want that to happen. It's happened to me once in this playthrough, and it'll probably happen to me again at some point. So I will be saving right now. And the sun is beaming down right on my microphone and the side of my face. It's in that perfect position. And I can kind of tell that we're getting past the like longer nights and the earlier evenings and stuff, like because the sun is like higher in the sky now. It's longer in the sky now. So usually by this time it would have already disappeared behind the trees, but it's not doing that quite yet. So more Florida summer. I mean, it's like Florida summer is like really hot, but honestly the temperatures are always extremely hot for about 8 to 9 months out of the year. So for me it's like summer all year, which is kind of cool, because if you live by the beach, I don't live that close to the beach, but if you live close to the beach, then that's really nice. So we're actually, where we're gonna find them is in that underground lake that I went to, where I was like, I think I know what's gonna happen here. So I think I misremembered what's gonna happen, but that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna, yeah, but it's interesting that Keith and Nick are, I'm gonna move the mic here, I'm sorry. But Keith and Nick are both Lisa's friends. Interesting, isn't it? So, because Keith, when we met him, he was trying to become server champ, right? That's what he was trying to do. And then Nick was this like mysterious businessman who was complaining about people not doing their jobs. So we still don't really fully understand that, but I guess everything will be revealed in time. Dolphmon. Look at how easy Dolphmon is to defeat now. It's kind of nice to see that progress. See that? How before we did like maybe a 1/10 of its life, now we do like 3/4 of its life. How times have changed, but it still does the same amount of damage to us, so that's funny to me. Still kind of leveling Veemon because he's still behind on everyone, but he's catching up really fast, so. And he did really well. I just did, in between episodes, I did some training, and he did really great again in speed training, so I think I'm gonna be done with him too. I don't think I'm gonna use that until I go to the legendary gym. But yeah, we're in the, we're down here in the cave that we went to that one day. I think, yeah, there they are. There they both are. Shogun Gekkomon, yeah, let's see how strong he is. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, confused cast, that's never good. That's never good. But that's okay, we can take it. We're Paildramon. Look at that funky music. Leaving. Packing. We're packing. Oh, we attack, okay. We were packing to leave. That's funny. They don't actually do anything. It would be cool to see, you know, on a like a remake or a remaster or something of this game where they actually like, you see him like packing up like a suitcase or something. But here they are. Really, will you do your job for once? You've been playing this game since we got here. Hahaha, that's right, but this is a valid plan. They'll probably try to get in contact with strong players. You're not fooling anyone. From now on, we're going as planned. No way. I like doing what I'm doing. It's my free will. Freedom! And Nick's like, what is wrong with you? Keith. We're like, okay, this is a riveting conversation, but excuse me. Oh, you're that kid from... Hey kid, you want to fight me? No. Lisa asked me to get Keith and Nick. Oh, she did she? Oh, we better get going or she'll be mad. Oh, wait. We don't have time to wait. Take us now. Yeah, take us to her right now. Huh? Sure. Some of the reactions that we have as a character are just hysterical to me. Alright. Teleporting us back to Secret Room. We don't have to walk back. Alright, Nick, look for a passcode in the computer. Keith, you clean up the documents. Come on, hurry up. Yes, ma'am. Roger that. See, it won't take that long now. Lisa, who are those two? They're just my friends. Are they really just friends? Don't look at me. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know crap, girl. Oh, look at that. All the paper is cleaned up from the ground up there. Hey, we're done. Lisa, we're finished. Hey, good job, you two. So, did you find the staff pass? Staff pass? You guys are useless. What are you guys doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'll find it this time. So they like cleaned up and didn't actually look for the pass. Sorry, can you wait a little longer? Hey, I found it. Lisa is very demanding. But that was off the record. Here you go. Yeah, I got this. I got a staff pass. Oh, you found it? Way to go, Nick. Thank you, ma'am. Kyle, Lisa, I'm off. Good luck. We're counting on you. Be careful, okay? You know it. Alright, and we're back in the sewers, and we're gonna go back to Asuka City. So, as you guys can see, it's a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but that's okay, because we still need to level Vmon, and yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna talk about the weather anymore, because that's like a really boring conversation, but yeah, I was telling my friend about getting Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I actually thought it was a good game. I think it got mixed reviews, but most Digimon games do, because I think people always go in with that, like, I don't know, when people play Digimon games, they go into it with like such a not negative mindset, but they get like this weird, like, they I don't know, they're expecting something bad to, like, it to be bad already. Like, they already have that expectation set in their mind, and it seems really silly to me, because, like, especially this game, the ratings that it got, I don't think it deserved them. Where it was like, oh, this game is too grindy and stuff, and I'm like, if you just fight through the Digimon that you find, you don't really have to grind that much. I mean, you guys have seen me, you know, I've talked about the grind sessions that I've had. I've had, what, like 4 or 5 grind sessions so far of 30 minutes. That's not bad. That's really not bad. So I don't know, you know, people who are like, oh my god, this game is so grindy. I'm like, it's just as grindy as any other, like, JRPG. You play JRPGs, they're grindy too. Like Final Fantasies. I know that I've had to sit there and grind in Final Fantasy before, you know, to get enough money to get new equipment, or to just level up, or, you know, whatever it is that I needed to do. And that even was pretty obvious, like, even through the later stages, later games that were released, you know. So I don't know, I don't get that, like, oh, it's so grindy. I'm like, yeah, but it's, you know, look at Pokemon games. The only thing that's really different, and I think they could have done it better in this game, is have more tamers. Because in Pokemon, you find Pokemon trainers everywhere, and that's like your main source of experience points, is to go around and defeat Pokemon trainers, you know. But in this game, it's more about you just fight wild Digimon. But the two games are a little bit different, because in Pokemon you can only find Digimon, or you can you can find Digimon in Pokemon? No. You can only find Pokemon in the grass in Pokemon, you know, in the tall grass. And they usually don't give you, I don't know, it's structured a little bit different, because they don't give you that much XP, and then fighting trainers gives you a ton of XP. Where in this game, you can find wild Digimon anywhere as you just walk around the world. You know, you don't have to be in the grass and stuff. And they give you a decent amount of XP, but you also have to be leveling up, because you level up your Digivolutions as well as your actual main Digimon, you know. So I don't know. I just, like I said, I have found myself grinding in Pokemon before. You know, if I look at especially at the first Pokemon, I know that there's a lot of grinding, you know. Before the Elite Four, I usually grind in most Digimon games, or in most Pokemon games. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna confuse myself here if I keep on saying Pokemon and Digimon. But yeah, later titles, again, like Sword and Shield, when I played that, I don't think I had to grind at all. That was pretty easy, I want to say, the like tournament at the end that you have to do there. And the grinding is a little bit easier in that game, I want to say, because wild Pokemon do give you, oh, we learned Mega Tornado. The Airdramon in the desert had that technique. But yeah, I don't know. So I think this game had a pretty good story, and like I said, one thing that I do miss is there's not a lot of tamers. Well, there's none actually in the West sector. I think we might get some in the Mirage Tower that we can, I think we can card battle some of those guys. I think there's like 2 or 3 people in there, And that's it pretty much. And it's every sector has about like 3, 4, 5 people. So it's not too many really that you can like card battle or regular Digimon battle. So like I said, I wish, you know, because this is supposed to be like an online game and stuff, I just wish it would have been a little bit more populated with more tamers. If this game had had more tamers, I think, you know, because then even at that point the grind wouldn't have been. And maybe if they had done the system a little bit different on like the charisma, because my charisma is so high right now that no one is going to fight me, because my charisma is just too high for any of the west sector people, I'm pretty sure. It definitely was for the south sector. Like I don't think beside the first couple of battles that I did once I came to the sector, I didn't do any other ones because it's just, I was just too strong for them. So I cart battled them with like one Digimon that I had there, but you know, it's a little bit different. That was like manipulated into them doing that. But yeah, like I said, if they change that system around a little bit, I think that would be really nice. That would be really good. So alright, and we're off. We're off to go. I'm not gonna save. I'm gonna try to get there just because I don't want to walk all the way to the forest inn. I'm gonna just try to get through. I hope that Datamon will just let us through and we will get there with no problems. I'm just gonna run away here because the XP here is just not good enough and it's just a waste of time. So if this was something stronger, I would fight it, but that's not. But yeah, I think if they had, you know, this is supposed to be an online game, if they had populated it more with people everywhere and stuff, and they always wanted to Digimon battle, or maybe Digimon battle, and then they get like stronger Digimon later on, so you can like talk to them more often and challenge them again to get more XP, I think the grind would have gone down by a lot. And I think the reviews would have been better, but I that's such a small change that I think, is it really worth it to have terrible review because of that? I don't know. Alright, let's try to get in here, guys. Let's, oh, sorry, yawned right into the mic and I didn't mean to. It's not even late, I don't know when I'm yawning. I have been awake for a while. I actually got up early today, which never happens. I got up at like 8:30, which is really early for me. I will say that. Like, I live the bachelor life, guys. I usually don't get up until like noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, that's usually when I get up. So for me to be getting up at 8:30 in the morning is an achievement. I should get like a medal for that. Then I kind of wanted to take a nap, and then I didn't want to take a nap because I was like, I need to go to bed early today, but then now I'm regretting not taking a nap. Do you ever get that? Do you ever get that where you're like, you want to take a nap, but then you decide not to because you want to make sure you can sleep at night, but then you're regretting not taking a nap? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I might still take a nap because sleep is everything. And I did my work for today, pretty much. I recorded 3 episodes and I uploaded a new video. So I feel not satisfied, but I feel accomplished. That's the word. All right, let's go talk to Datamon. Enough about my weird sleeping habits. Pale Dramon. Oh my God, Raremon, please, to God, don't freeze me. Oh, we're gonna have a bad time. All right, don't block the attack, just take it and then counter him. Unless we are dead. Oh yeah, we countered. Look at this. Exactly like I predicted. Look at this damage, guys. Counter is amazing. Counter is so good. Get it if you're playing this game. Ooh, level 23. Okay, we're caught up with Kumamon. Nice. Look at this, guys. Our Digimon are now pretty even on the levels. So, and honestly, that wasn't as bad as someone would make it out to be. You know, where you're like, oh, you're gonna have to grind for hours on end. Not really. Because in this game, in this story, they have you walking back and forth. You see that from the one sewers to the other sewers. And then going to South Sector, and then going from the sewers back to the other sewers. It's just, you know, I mean, you need a staff pass to enter. Employees of Digimon Online have them. I have it. Oh, okay. I was like, I have it right here. Oh, you do have a staff pass. I apologize. Okay, I'm opening the gate. Please enter. Thanks. I don't know. I feel like maybe I would say the same things, but let's try to go in the gate and see what's going on in there. Right here, a gate opened. Yay! Admin center. Yay! Just give yourself up. You'll never win against the AOA. Alright guys, the AOA have taken over the admin center. It's time to fight back. Oh my god, Raremon, really? I just don't really want to deal with you right now. Oh my god, why? Why does it have to be Raremon? Just do regular attack, please, and then I can counter it. That would be nice. Da, 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 da. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Let's try to do Mega Tornado. Oh. Okay. Didn't kill him. I was hoping it would. Alright, let it be something else, please. Because there's other, in the sewers, there's, yeah, there's Cyclonemon too. I was gonna say, I'm like, I wonder if he has the other one. There's Cyclonemon too, which, Cyclonemon is really strong. Yeah, I figured we would die here. Let's do grab, no, not Digitumon. Grab Leomon. Leomon? I don't know. Do Hammer Rush. I gave him the HP proxy and took the water power away because, I don't know. Look at this. He's still #1, dude. Kumamon is still rocking it. Ooh, level 24, nice. Alright, so we defeated one guy. We have to fight our way through here. Oh, he just burst into nothingness. Okay. That was weird. Didn't expect that. Alright, this episode is gonna be, again, longer. Just like the last one. But that's okay. I don't ever complain about it. I just, you know, I just know that people that are watching, they might not have the time to sit there through like a 50-minute episodes. I feel, I'm sorry, but that's okay. You'll just have to split it into 2 sessions when you're watching it. I do that sometimes. Oh my god, why? I'm gonna try to do metal attack. I don't know if that does anything. No, it doesn't do anything. Oh my god, and paralyzed shock. I'm really hating this right now. This is terrible. Yeah, we're frozen, we can't move, frozen, we can't move. Alright, attack and then please let me counter. Please counter this. Wow, I was frozen and I couldn't move. That's fantastic. It's like that's the only reason Raremon is winning, otherwise I'd be wiping the floor with him. Ooh, we got to attack twice in a row. Is that gonna be enough though? It's not. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? And of course you didn't block it. Oh my goodness, this is just a disaster right now. Alright, Taomon, go! Jesus. Oh, train's coming through. It's always, I'm telling you guys, when I'm recording, that's when they come. It doesn't matter what time of day. It's 4:40 in the afternoon right now. that's a weird time, right? I mean, it's not something where you're like, okay, it comes at an exact time every time. Twin missile. It does a ton of damage, I think. The twin. Oh, come on! You were supposed to evade that. Whoa. Okay. You're so speedy. You were supposed to evade that. There's my recovery crest in action. Jesus, I can't talk. It doesn't heal for a lot, but it might be, you know, a saving grace here for us. No, 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 block it. Wow. Okay, these guys are really strong. That's okay. Kumamon is gonna do it for us. Yeah, this is gonna be a long episode. What's up here? I don't want to go past over there. I will come back here later. I think I can fight these guys at a later point too, but clearly this episode I can't just cut off because I don't want to record a whole nother episode. I'm gonna use supercharges now because it takes forever to get. I'm gonna use a supercharge or a power charge here. I'm running out of power charges too, but I'm gonna just purchase supercharges on the black market when I can. Alright, I'm gonna go past here. And they all say the same thing, I'm pretty sure they all say like give up. Oh my god. Why do I have to deal with you guys? I'm gonna try Ice Shower. Doesn't really do anything. But it doesn't freeze him. His paralyzed shock freezes me. Oh, thank god you blocked that. Holy crap. Okay, let's just attack. Yeah, my one episode was like 40 minutes. Was it my last one or the one before that? I don't know. But yeah. Because a lot of plot happens now, you know, so that's why I think the episodes are just getting, because I don't want to cut them off right as interesting things are happening. Let's take Lemon again. Yeah, cool. Dude, Vmon has been like so good with blocking. Not that I said something, it's not gonna happen again, but that's okay. We're almost at the end. I love that laser beam though, the attack that he has. See how much damage he does with a regular attack. He still does pretty decent damage with a regular attack. But this should do it, right? Yeah, there it is. Alright, leveled up to level 30. Oh, this is not. There's 100 bid in here. Really? 100 bid? Whoever came up with this. Just give yourself up. You'll never win against the AOA. Alright, we've heard that a couple of times before. Oh my god. Why is it always Rareemon? I know they do switch their Digimon at some point where there's like other ones that pop up. And I keep on hoping for that, but apparently it's not happening for me today. Please don't kill him. Please counter. Nope, okay. Okay. No. Oh no. Bad news bears over here. Oh, we were able to attack still though. Ha ha ha, yes. I'm gonna use a supercharge because I think he's gonna use twin missile and I'm gonna die. And I don't want that, so supercharge, go. Oh no, just regular attack. Maybe we'll block it. No, we won't. Maybe we'll evolve blast evolution. Nope. We're still frozen, which sucks. Sucks. Sucky. Oh yeah, we got the blast. Imperial Dramon. Look at him. I want to use a special attack. I didn't do that last time. Mega Crusher costs 150 MP. Look at that giant laser beam. That's it. 780 damage. Holy crap. Alright, hopefully soon we'll get... Okay, we're getting somewhere. Basement stairs. They all say the same stuff. This is a really long episode. Ooh, look, they just changed. So, and the background changed. So as you can see, we're kind of in these hallways now. And I like this background, it's kind of cool. Looks... Whoa, okay, we counter though. Wow. We destroyed him. And there it is, guys. I did mention that, and I think in the extra episodes, but I was like, we're gonna see Tankmon in battle for sure. And there it is. I think these are really strong though, aren't they? Ooh boy. Oh, I don't think Pedro is gonna make this, guys. Maybe I do have to grind more, I don't know. If he doesn't block this, oh, okay, I was like, if he doesn't block this, we're done. Alright. Alright, so some people might, wait, is this, where am I? Oh yeah, some people might recognize that because we are, no, they won't recognize this. This is like a little side area, so you can kind of see that's where the door on the bottom left there is the Digimon lab. And then the top left there is where you exit the admin center, the lobby, the main lobby. And on that little area next to it is where the old man was before that. Jeff, give yourself up. Alright, we have a couple more. This is an extra long episode. Extra long episodes. We like extra long episodes, right? I don't know. I'm still sweating, so I'm just trying to get through this, but that's okay. I'm having a good time. I'm sorry I've been so quiet too, so. But Gardramon looks kind of cool because regularly he's brown, right? And this is like the blue variant with like the gold accents, which looks almost royal. And that was not, oh my goodness. I'm not gonna keep on using supercharges, I'm sorry. If we die, we die. There's not much I can do there. I guess I'm gonna have to grind at some point. Ooh. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no. Oh, I tried. We got him down really low. Maybe Talmon can do something. Oh god. The dog is scratching himself. He's probably getting picked up on the captures, you guys can hear that. He's probably worn too, but that's okay. I don't know, they like pass out and then they don't, I don't know, nothing bothers them when they're passed out. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, I think I'm gonna have to grind, guys. I think it's gonna have to happen. Cause that was just, I need to use Hammer Rush. That was, whew. That was insane. That was one attack, it did 1900 damage. Like, holy crap. Alright, tank one attack. Like, that's really insane. How much damage does it? Okay, not too bad, but the counter. A little bit late for the counter now, because I would have defeated him anyways. That's crazy, the amount of damage. I really might have to grind. Wow, I didn't expect it to be so soon that I'm gonna have to do another grind session, but because, and I'm gonna spoil it here, there's gonna be a boss at the end of all of this, and the boss is actually really strong from what I remember. I've said that about a lot of things, but that boss was the boss that way in the beginning in the episodes, there was a point where I said there's going to be a specific boss and I'm going to talk about where I got stuck for a very long time, and that is the boss at the end of this. So I don't know, guys. I don't know, it's not looking good, so I might have to grind, which is fine. I can do that in between episodes. Like, you know, you just put on some like YouTube and you watch, like, you know, you play as you listen to stuff on YouTube in the background. I do that, you know, watch, listen to some Game Grumps or something. That's usually what I do. Okay, we're doing okay so far. If this attack doesn't hit, that'd be great. Oh, it does though. Maybe we'll counter. Ooh boy, that's over 1,000 in damage. That's really not good. Whoa, okay, we did a lot of damage there. I always hate having to swap out, because if you do that, then you lose like a turn, and that really sucks. This is like 2 episodes in one. It's like a double feature. I think I only have like one other person to defeat, and then I can take a break and we'll find out why. As you guys can see, we're slowly making our way into Asuka City through the admin center. And I think there's gonna come a point where you can save at the inn. Oh boy. The good thing is that there's no random encounters. It's just like anytime you talk to them, so you already know when it's gonna happen. Yeah, there's this guy right here. I think he's the only one. Because this right here, and this is what I was talking about earlier, I'm like, you're gonna recognize this? No, you won't. But this is the area that we went to when we came here a few episodes ago, that we were trying to get into the admin center. And it's like, there was a guy standing here just like this, but he was like one of the regular guards and he wouldn't let us through. But now it's an AOA agent, so. But hopefully, oh boy. Hopefully we can get through without too much effort here. Oh no. Okay, come on. Oh my god. Counter, why aren't you... Ugh. That's the most annoying part about all of this, is that they're not countering as much as I would like them to. I guess that's the one good thing about Digimon World 3 instead of 2003. Is because that works 100%, so you will counter every time. And they're not blocking as much either. I'm gonna have to grind. Maybe not Kumamon as much. He's doing great, I think. But I just think that there are some that the other two need a little bit of grinding. So. Alright. Can I get out of here, please? Ooh, level 24. Okay. Oh, everyone's leveling up. This is great. We need it. Alright, so here's the exit, and I think we can go safe. If that is the case, I will do so on screen, and then that'll be it. Yeah, so we'll talk to some of these people in the next episode. This is already like way too long. Oh, yeah, the old man is here now, but you can kind of see we were down there. And the old man wasn't standing up here. Oh, and I got like... comments on my video. Interesting. Alright guys, I'm sorry I've been so quiet, but it's like a really long episode, so I'm like running out of things to say. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. So as next episode, I will have probably grinded. Yeah, I will have grinded. I will grind between episodes. And then we're going to find out. We're going to go deeper into the admin center and face the game master. And yep, and that'll all happen in the next episode. Alright guys, bye. That sounded weird. Bye.